The EU and candidate countries must not miss the boat on enlargement. That was the warning issued by the President of the European Council at the enlargement summit organized by Euronews.
The man who had been trapped under rubble after a medieval tower in Rome partially collapsed has died from his injuries.
The European Union and candidate countries must not miss the boat of enlargement. That was the warning issued on Tuesday in Brussels by the President of the European Council at the enlargement summit organized by Euronews. For Antonio Costa, opening the Union is the answer to the challenges facing the continent.
In an age of geopolitical instability, an enlargement European Union means a safer, stronger and more peaceful Europe at home and in the world. Enlarging is the best investment we can make today for our future.
The promise of stability and peace is exactly what Ukraine is seeking through its application for EU membership and to ward off any threat from Russia.
Undoubtedly, that is a very important security guarantee for Ukraine. But first, as for security guarantees, I would like to say that the most important thing is the Ukrainian values, the future of Ukraine in the European Union.
In its annual assessment on enlargement, published on Tuesday, the European Commission reiterated that this process remains a priority. It stated that the integration of new members is within reach.
The man who had been trapped under rubble after a medieval tower in Rome collapsed has died from his injuries shortly after he had been rescued. Part of the medieval Torre dei Conti collapsed Monday morning during renovation work. 3 workers were rescued unharmed, another worker was hospitalized in critical condition, and the 5th worker, a 66-year-old Romanian man, had remained stuck under the rubble. The man was rescued on Monday night after being stuck for almost 12 hours. He was rushed to the hospital, but his heart stopped while he was in the ambulance.
Intervento eravamo quasi arrivati a portarlo fuori. Purtroppo questo secondo crollo ha portato molte macerie.
Firefighters were in the midst of the first rescue attempt when another part of the tower crumbled. The tower had been closed since 2007 and was undergoing an almost €7 million restoration. Rome's prosecutor's office has opened an investigation into the incident.
Travelers across U.S. airports continue to experience major flight delays and cancellations due to an uptick in absences from air traffic controllers caused by the government shutdown. Almost 13,000 air traffic controllers in the U.S. have been working without pay since October, when the government shutdown began. But not all of them are willing to do so, with many taking sick leave, making it increasingly difficult to keep to the schedule.
I just feel this is America, and you feel when you come to America that things will work properly, and so we're going to be here probably for about 5 hours now because we thought we had to check in early because of what's going on, so slightly disappointing.
The U.S. government shutdown is due to enter its 35th day by Tuesday evening, when it will tie with the 2018 to 2019 shutdown as the longest in U.S. history. According to the Washington, D.C.-based Bipartisan Policy Center, at least 670,000 civilian federal employees have been temporarily suspended, while some 730,000 are working without pay.
Doha is hosting the Second World Summit for Social Development, a global gathering of leaders, experts, and civil society. The summit is focusing on poverty, climate change, and how technology is reshaping jobs and social protection. This is the first time a UN meeting of this scale is being held outside New York or Geneva. Delegates will adopt the Doha Political Declaration on Social Development, calling for global action on social justice, inclusion, and sustainable development.
People escape poverty, they become migrants, they become socially exploited, abused. We see this in Europe as well. We see this, and we think that, and in Europe we think that it's our responsibility not just to fight poverty and social exclusion at home with the people that live in Europe, but we have a responsibility towards our neighboring regions, countries, continents, and towards the whole planet, I think.
High-level forums are pushing leaders to turn commitments into concrete results, while discussions are giving officials a chance to share ideas and practical solutions from around the world.
We know that half of the population still cannot enjoy any sort of social protection. This is extremely dangerous, and it's also extremely dangerous for peace, because this creates a huge instability in the world.
With the world gathering in Doha, there are high expectations for tangible outcomes. Youth groups, NGOs, and activists are demanding decisive action to fight poverty and inequality. More than 800 million people still live in extreme poverty, according to the UN, and officials say innovation will be key to turning commitments into solutions. Mohammed Alashi, Euronews, Doha.
Almost all of the focus was on for my leg to get better so that I could walk. And my arm was like completely just didn't think of it at all. So I regained very little movement in my arm. I call my arm Jenny because it feels like it's not a part of me, because it doesn't do what I want it to do. But when I actually have this on, it feels like my arm. And that's really good, not only for like being able to use it, but actually for my own self-image, because it feels like it's not just hanging there and not doing anything. I can hold the vegetable down while cutting with my right arm. And like little things like that is really fun again, and just being able to move it is just a big part of my everyday.
It works basically by you thinking how you would move your arm. Because if you think, you make a small movement, and then it amplifies that movement. Today, more and more people are surviving very serious stroke incidences, and also they live much longer with their disabilities, meaning that the world needs more assistive devices to make sure that people can live at home instead of living at nursing homes, or get back to work and participate in the society despite their disability.
More of Johanna now.
We want to understand the brain in its best states, like happiness, because we also want to understand what's going wrong when it's broken. So if we know what the optimal state of your brain is, what healthy happiness looks like, what healthy dreaming looks like, what healthy sleep looks like, that can help us inform and solve what has gone awry in various disorders and diseases that might have components disrupted with sleep, like things like Alzheimer's disease.
Bridgerton and Wicked actor Jonathan Bailey is People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for 2025. The annual title was announced Monday night during The Tonight Show hosted by Jimmy Fallon. Bailey became a household name in 2020 for playing Lord Anthony Bridgerton on Netflix's royal drama series Bridgerton. More recently, the actor has taken on the role of Prince Fiero in Wicked and Dr. Henry Loomis in Jurassic World Rebirth. Bailey has spoken openly about being a gay actor in Hollywood. He founded the Shameless Fund, a charity that helps support LGBTQ+ organizations. People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award has been an annual staple for the publication since 1985. 2025 marks the 40th anniversary of the award.